in my show today. Are you shocked at 5 flex pay on everything, Deb? Well, don't be. Even this at $16, it's probably one of the lowest flex pays I've ever had. So you and I presented this probably about 2 months ago. I bought them. I have used these things everywhere. You want to talk about tying up electronics cords? I have them out in my shed, hanging. I hang stuff with them. Everybody that orders today are going to get our improvements, reusable zip ties. You get 20 of the 8.5 inch. And you get 20 of the 4 inch. I'm telling you, you're gonna use these all over your house. It's birthday price, easy and quick to use. And remember, they're reusable. You don't have to, normal zip ties, you gotta cut them and throw them away. These, you can reuse them over and over again. Deb Byers is here. She's gonna show us how to use them. Hello, my lovely.
Good morning.
You are so bright and cheery this morning. Look at how bright, and I'm all dark and blue. She's all bright and yellow and pink. These are great.
These are great.
Yeah.
We love zip ties. Zip ties are just part of life. We need them to tie things up. We need them to use them all over for every season. But when you have them, they're made of plastic. They're permanent. They have to be cut off. And think about all the things that you're tying up. If you go after them with a scissor and you could potentially cut a wire, it's a nightmare. Well, we've got a better solution. And this is it. These are silicone, we're calling them zip ties, but they're really not zip ties. They are going to be the last word in anything that you want to hang up. Guy told you you're getting 20 of the black ones. They're 8.5 inches long. They will hold 10 pounds. 10 pounds, and they come off when you're ready to have them come off.
Yeah.
They simply, the eye goes through the little hole here. Now they're locked. It's all good until you're ready to undo them, and then they are reusable. If they get dirty, throw them in the dishwasher. They're silicone. So you're getting 10 of those, the black ones. Then you're getting, 20 of those. Then you're getting 20 of the green ones. And these are adorable. They're 4 inches long. They'll hold 3 pounds. And again, the same concept. The tail goes right into the eye, and they are going to do the job. So think about all the electronic cords that we've got, things that are just your TV cords or your hair appliances, maybe out in the garden, all the stuff that you've got out there. You now have a great solution to tie them up until you're ready to undo them. Now, that's my potting bench. Everything on my potting bench in my garden is put up on my potting bench with all of my ties. So I don't have to worry about it. If it gets rained on, it's not a problem. When I'm ready to take them all down, I can simply take them down. This is great for your plants because there's no hard edges and there's nothing that's going to hurt your plants. So if you've got tomato plants or vines that you want to train, this is the last word. Forget your rubber band ball, forget the bungee cords. This is the way to go.
All right, we are already very busy. I knew this was going to happen because this price is ridiculous. Let me show you a perfect example. You get something like this, right? A little cord, and you're like, I want to go hang this somewhere. I take it over here. All I do is I take the tie, I put it through, I run it through here, I bring it around the front, I pull it through, I'm done. That is how easy you can hang something. And if I want to take it off, I just pull it through, pop it off, and it's off. I've even got one holding the cord itself. Deb, there are thousands of places that you could use this. I have a shed, and outside in the shed, I have all kinds of stuff that was just scattered, right? So what I did is I put a bunch of nails up. I'm like, I'm gonna put a bunch of nails up, and then I just hang things with these little ties. And what's nice about them is I don't have to throw them away when I cut them, because sometimes you want to move something or you want to take it away. Normally zip ties are permanent.
Yes.
Until you cut them. With these, use them over and over and over again.
Absolutely, and they're for every single room of your house. We see it out here in the garden for all our garden supplies. Again, remember, if they get dirty, just wash them. You don't have to worry about them. We've all got electronic cords everywhere around the house. You don't want to trip over your cords. You don't want to have anything happen to your cords. You want to organize them, and this is a better way. Rubber bands, if you've got a rubber band ball, we've all got it. Forget it. The ones on the outside are getting overstretched. The ones on the inside are going to degrade. If you're using bungee cords, those can snap back and hurt you. These are going to be something that you're going to utilize every single day in every single room, even in the kitchen. So for a lot of us, we get those frozen foods that you can get all the vegetables are in there or your fruit is in there. You only use a little of it. You pop it back in the fridge or the freezer and it all spills out. use your ties. If they get dirty, pop them in the dishwasher. They're that great. If you've got something that's bigger, they're customizable. All you need to do is put the tail through the eye. Now, I've got 2 of the 8.5-inch here with the black. I put the tail through the eye, and I hope you can see up close. There's little striations here. That's what locks them into that little hole. Then I simply put the other tail through the other eye, and now I've got a bigger one. So if you've got a big thing that you want to go ahead and tie up, we got you covered, customizable in both of the black and the green ones that are coming with this set. It's amazing.
You are so smart. I never thought about doing it with food bags.
Of course.
I got all these freaking bags with those stupid, metal papery freaking twist ties.
Yes.
I hate those things because it's, and especially our senior friends out there, you know how hard it is when you have to do that twist with a twist tie? All you do is you run it through the loop. That's it. And you just pull it. And you're done. That's how easy this is, just like that. And then when you want to take it off, you just open it up. They're stretchy, so they'll fit around anything. So if you're going around a sandwich bag, or it could be a cereal bag, these will work on there.
They totally will.
Because you can tighten them real tight.
You can, and they're not permanent. They're strong enough to secure anything that you're actually wrapping up. So for example, every day I use my hair dryer, every single day. I've got my hair dryer, I've got my curling iron, I've got my flat iron. They're all in a drawer, and they're all just like, it's like a snake pit with all the wires. No more. I just took the little green one. It's here. Now this is organized. I can use all my tools are all neat and organized in the drawer. And then when I'm ready to use it, because I'm using it every day, I simply take it off and then redo it. If I had a zip tie on here, I'd have to cut it and run the risk of cutting the wire. And that's what we're talking about. Whether it's your Christmas decorations and your Christmas lights, you don't want to use a zip tie and go at it with a scissor and potentially damage whatever it is that you're trying to hang up. This is going to give you the versatility, the security. This is here until I'm ready to undo it. That's the importance of these guys. They're going to stay there, unlike a rubber band or a bungee cord, until you're ready to remove it. And remember, you're getting 20 of the little green ones. These are awesome. They'll hold 3 pounds. And you're getting 20 of the 8.5 black ones. They'll hold 10 pounds. So these are going to be there for you for every job that you have.
Keep them in your drawer, right? Take a handful of them, put them in every drawer that you have.
Yes.
Pretty good idea, too. Take them with you when you travel. Think about when you want to put a tag on your bag, right? And you want to be able to remove that. You want to put it on your, maybe you got a backpack, and you're like, yeah, I've got the eyeglass case or my sunglass case, but there's no way to attach it onto my backpack. You can do that. You can use these to attach them to a belt loop to put your eyeglass case or anything else like that, right? Or even your little phone, if you got a phone carrier. You can use this on a little belt loop, and see, all I would do is you just run it right through, right? So there you go, right? Push it through. And now if I wanted to, it could be eyeglasses, could be a key. Now I've hooked something right onto my belt. When I want to get rid of it, I just open it up. That's the brilliance of these things. And they're one of those things where all of a sudden you're like, I got those zip tie things.
Exactly.
I got the zip ties, I'll use that.
You're 100% right, because they're not going to degrade like the rubber bands. And you just mentioned if you're traveling, for a lot of people, when you pack, people love to roll their clothes and roll everything up. Put the zip ties around everything to keep everything neater. Because they're silicone and they're super soft, they're not going to damage any fabrics, nothing's going to snag, and if they get dirty, they're washable and reusable. I love what Guy said. Pop them in a drawer, put them in the car, leave them anywhere in the office, in every single room, because these are going to solve virtually every problem that you have for securing everything. The holidays are coming up.
Oh, man.
Don't use zip ties.
Decorations.
Decorations. Remember, 10 pounds for the black ones and 3 pounds for the little green ones, but you can extend them and customize them. These are going to be your absolute go-to guys that you're going to have in your home.
The stretchy part, I think, is what really does it for me, because that makes a big deal. Because do you ever try to put a regular twist tie in a bag and it's just not big enough?
Just short enough.
And you go through all that work and you're like, and you try to put 2 together, right? And that doesn't work either. These are nice and long, so they're going to be easy for you. Let me show you what you're going to get. There it is. Everything's spread out. So 20 of the smaller ones and 20 of the larger ones. Hundreds of you in the order process. Last day, I think of these for birthday price. They're going to go back up.
And they were a customer pick at the higher price, so this is a great opportunity.
Grab them while you can. 773-154. Deb, great job.
Always a pleasure.
Just something everybody needs.
Exactly.
All right?
Congratulations,
you know what it is?
everyone.
It's clever. It's very clever. It's a clever thing. That's why we named this show Clever. All right, anyway, coming up in my show.